Electricity bills are soaring, gas reserves are depleting.
So we need a green solution against this fossil fuel energy crisis.
Putting all assets to work, delivering clean energy.
Find more and more renewable energy.
An urgent need for action.
The problem number one is that the global electricity demand is growing faster than the renewables. This is where India is in 2022 in terms of renewable-based energy, and there is still a very long way to go as we are still heavily dependent on fossil fuels like coal. The recent Rajasthan coal crisis says it all, and that's India's energy mix. Only a small share of 8% goes to renewable energy, which is a major problem. Moving on to the problem number two, the fluctuating energy needs. In the morning when electricity consumption is low, to the evening when the consumption is high. Do you know that during those peak demand hours, industries burn non-renewable resources like diesel to boost their supply? This gets me thinking, only if there was a product which could store the excess energy when it's not in use and release it at the time of the peak demand hours. Well, our product's vision is just that. We JPItes are here to present our innovative solution to these problems. Our product, WAVECITY, is ready to bring the renewable energy ashore by using the highly efficient wave energy, something which has never been used before. Now, over to Aarsh.
So let's imagine a water column rushing towards the shore. As the beach bed gets shallower, there's an obstruction to the bottom of this water and its kinetic energy shoots up as a huge wave. WAVECITY utilizes exactly this braking energy of the waves which would have otherwise crashed on the beach, but we are making it crash on our specially designed aerofoil turbine installed 30 to 40 meters away from the coast. One side of this single blade turbine is heavy while the other is sleek. When the waves hit the turbine, their momentum drives the heavier portion up. Upon reaching the top, the gravitational force pulls it down just as quickly, making a full rotation. Now you might be wondering why we have chosen only wave energy. We often look towards solar, wind or geothermal energy as renewables, but sadly, their efficiencies average out to a mere 20%. And that's where waves come into the picture. Waves efficiency of more than 90% makes WAVECITY an incredible solution to the global energy crisis. But one problem with waves is that they come intermittently. But we are happy with that because our turbine works on the torque provided by the waves rather than the consistent RPM. Moving on, there is this giant disc of steel called a flywheel, which is a mechanical battery that stores energy in the form of rotational kinetic energy. The intermittent rotation of the turbine provides a gigantic torque for our flywheel to start spinning. As the force acting increases with each wave, the coupled permanent magnetic generators begin to produce electricity. Numbers suggest that WAVECITY can deliver an astounding daily average of 680 megawatt-hour. Over to Khushi for explaining the financials.
Competition is the best form of motivation. Though there are many companies like General Electric using the technology of flywheel to generate electricity, none of them have ever had the idea of using the kinetic energy of the waves to move the flywheel, except for us. And that is why we have no direct competition. Talking about SWOT, the strengths of our product like no fuel combustion, lower maintenance cost and so on by far exceed its weaknesses like the high initial investment cost. Moving on, we can see that hydropower is the most reliable, cost-effective energy sources out of all others. Now I'm sure you must have been waiting for the financial aspects of this project. Well, here they are. I would like you to have a look at the total investment cost, the revenue and our astounding ROI of 32.5%. Moving on, targeting the government and private electricity manufacturers, we'll be setting up our pilot project at these many places. Now, not only are these places endowed with the power of the waves, but also they attract very less tourism, which will ensure that our setup runs smoothly. To conclude, waves are boundless, and so is the potential of this product. So judges, put in your stake, because WAVECITY will take the market by storm. Thank you.